Projects don't become stressful overnight, they don't suddenly collapse, they don't randomly go over budget, they slowly fall apart because no one planned deeply enough. Think about it, when a project fails, what do people say? Execution was poor, the team wasn't strong, we had unexpected problems. But here is the reality, most problems were predictable, and predictable problems are planning failure. Today I am going to show you how to master the art of project planning, not as a theory but as a leadership skill. Planning is not filling templates, it is not creating beautiful charts, it is not just scheduling tasks. Planning is thinking before acting, it is leadership in advance. When you truly plan, you are asking, where are we going? What could stop us? Who needs to be involved? What does success really looks like? Weak project managers jump into execution quickly. Strong project manager pauses and thinks strategically because speed without direction is dangerous. Planning gives direction. The first sign of a poorly planned project is confusion. Different stakeholders have different expectations. The team is unsure about priorities. The definition of done is unclear. That's not a team problem, that's a planning problem. Before anything begins, you must clearly define the objective, the deliverables, what is included, what is not included. If your scope is not clear, your stress level will be high. Ask this simple but powerful question: what does success look like at the end? Get alignment early because misunderstanding at the start becomes conflict at the finish. Large projects feel overwhelming, and when something feels overwhelming, mistakes increase. This is where great planners shine. They break complexity into clarity. Instead of saying launch the product, they define design phase, development phase, testing phase, deployment phase, and then break each phase into manageable tasks. When work is broken down properly, estimation improves, accountability increases, risk reduces. If something feels too big to estimate, it is too big to manage. Break it down further. Control comes from visibility. Let's talk about timelines. Many project managers create schedules to impress stakeholders. They promise aggressive deadlines. They try to look confident, but unrealistic schedules damage credibility. A master planner asks, what depends on what? Where are the bottlenecks? What assumptions are we making? What if something is delayed? Optimism is not a strategy, logic is. A realistic schedule builds trust, an unrealistic one builds pressure. And pressure without planning leads to burnout. Projects are not completed by timeline, they are completed by people. So ask yourself, do we have the right skills? Is someone overloaded? Are responsibilities clearly defined? Ambiguity creates delay. When ownership is unclear, accountability disappears. Assign clearly, communicate clearly, lead clearly. This is planning at a higher level. Every project will face challenges. The difference is this: do you react emotionally or respond strategically? Great planners identify risk early. They ask what could go wrong, how likely is it, what is our backup plan. Risk planning doesn't make you negative, it makes you prepared. Preparation creates calmness, and calm leaders inspire confidence. Mastering project planning is not about paperwork, it is about power. The power to reduce chaos, the power to lead confidently, the power to deliver constantly. If you want to grow as a project manager, don't just execute, plan intelligently, plan deliberately, plan like a leader. And when your planning improves, your projects and your career will transform. I will see you in the next video.